The PL Show is brought to you by Kel Chaco, Kel 360, and Kel Kids Toothpaste. You're welcome to the Easter Sunday edition of the Kel Toothpaste PL Show, proudly brought to you by Kel Chaco, Kel 360, and Kel Kids. I bet Christ is still the reason for the season. And of course, as you prepare for the Easter Monday holiday, I pray that you do everything in moderation. I am Emefa, Apawu, and welcome to the Kel Toothpaste PL Show. Today's edition promises to give you a lot of excitement, a lot of education, because this woman that I'm about to speak to today is affable in all standards. She's a believer in excellence, a believer in God as well, because she's one person that we all call in local parlance and also for mommy. Mrs. Josephine Ismaila Awudu is my guest. I bet you'll be inspired. My outfit, as always, is brought to you by Kafui Clothing. You can contact them for a beautiful Easter dress. It's not too late for you to get it. We're right back.
Mommy.
Mama Josie.
Fe.
Different era, better result. Time has changed and time has brought Kel Choco Toothpaste. Healthy gums, anti-cavity, fresher breath, and it whitens teeth. Kel Choco Toothpaste. Sankofa.
Yenchi, Kel Chocolate Toothpaste.
Happy smile.
You're welcome back to the Kel Toothpaste PL Show. As always, proudly brought to you by Kel Chaco, Kel 360, and Kel Kids Toothpaste. With Kel, it's always a happy smile. And today is Easter Sunday, and I get to sit with a woman of God. She's a businesswoman as well. We have in the studios today, phenomenal lady, PL, Mrs. Josephine Ismaila Awudu. Yemao akwa abasronko. Kel Toothpaste PL Show. So.
Yeah, Onya.
Okay. Happy Easter. How was church today, you'd say?
Nyamiadom church is fine. Church was great. We really felt the presence of God.
Debia, to say, Christ is the reason for the season. Na mokana sana na mochresing.
Yenina yenim say Yesu bewuye. I say Christopher. And I osore ne nansa so. Osore no de nije na ebaye. Ode ayaresa baye. Ode fahode baye. Ode ahoto baye. Eno nti no ne mu no esese ye den. Yenso ye nije. Bra before so bekwa asendua no so no. Omoto Hosanna. Na se ye nim se na se ye gide nso se Kristo wu ye na ne sori anu mo no. Ode ahoto abade a na enya ye mfa ahode a. Eya me say twa se Christopher yetimi celebrate Yesu. Na ye ka ni wuda ene ne sori eda.
Ma monitor ma show pa because ICGC Yahweh Temple ye ka East Legon near dear important mo a ye di kind pass. Is ya me who say from New Wine Temple. Adena change of name. I'm sure a lot of people would want to know why.
Nyame wo mrema bibia. And every season bia one level a ono wo kono. Owo akwankyere ode ma wo. Sene o kan hya se na memi ya asafo maame. Ofre no eya me wurade a Reverend Ismaila. Enti no sene o ma yete ase ne se. Bra nyame pese ode ni dru another level no. Oso ode ne kwakwan foforo so. Wo hya ase a abofa ya wo wa owia na wanante. Afe na wanyi na wabedane mame ana se papa. Sa na nyame som so te na ni nyame na masa. Mpempensu bia wo bebia esese one woko eni kwan a obekire wo eni ne esese oye. Nti emi se ofre no gina ne so ne de. Nyankopon ne kasa ese on sese din no wo mpempensu a one ne kwa so it has a reason.
From what I hear from your members, you're a very lovely woman and I'm still encountering it. But growing up, mpese mi hu washase kakra.
Yeah, wo me wako for you.
Okay.
Me mama ne papa me na ye crying for. If we teshin. Na me papa ye adwuma Ghana Highways Authority.
Okay.
Intino, Yakuchin wa Northern Region Kakra. So I grew up in the Northern Region. Until by transfer my parents to buy no. I'm in 14 years. Until I'm in Northern Region and the watershed. Let's say we are 10. Man, I'm also 6.
Hey.
Yes. Because school, we started with Northern Region Salaga, primary school. From there, me mommy baking, I decided to, I think I had a passion to go into catering school. And then from there, though I went through a little of preparatory school to upper 6. From there, I decided to go into a catering school. So I started with the South Labone Vocational Institute. And then from there, I went to Calvary Methodist Vocational Institute.
This is the Seed to Oak segment brought to you by Kel Kids Toothpaste. With Kel Kids now, 2 to 6 years children in your household can use it. It makes brushing time very easy for all of them because it's strawberry flavored. It's also FDA approved, and with Kel Kids, it's always a happy smile.
Brush, 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 brush your teeth. Brush, 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 2 times a day. Brush with Kel Kids.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kel Kids Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger, chicky chicky whiter, chicky chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kel Kids. Happy smile.
Welcome back. Let's talk about after Salaga. I'm sure you talked about coming back to Accra, Teshi, and then that's how you started birthing Jay's Cake and Floral Institute. Let's talk about it.
Jay's Cake was born in the year 2000.
Okay.
I started with one person in a sitting room. And then from there, we moved to Lashibi, and then on to Manette, and then finally we came to East Legon. So let's say in East Legon, we're about 10 years now.
How has it been, you would say?
It has not been easy, but by the grace of God, it is far, far better. And I enjoy, giving birth to Jay's Cakes because it has given me so many experiences as to how you should relate to human beings, how you should have a big heart for human beings, how you should, think about them, and how you should also help them, because it has really been my passion.
How then do you combine being an Asafo Mami? Because I get the sense that once your husband moves, you have to move with him because of the support ministry that you have. Yeah. How has it been combining his dream together with yours?
It has not been easy, but it becomes easy also when you have competent leaders, staff, and also administrators in place. And so I could say that is what has really, really helped me. Sometimes the demands will come from the school, others and all that. And especially when it gets to graduation, you have to stay like 2 weeks. You go to work early, 6 a.m. and come home around 12. When there is a program, you have to just put a stop to the work, rush to the church. After that, you go back. But it's all about the calling. I believe that being a pastor's wife is a calling, because if you are really not called, you'll be complaining, you'll be selfish, you will not be able to support your husband as it's supposed to be. And then there are certain things or certain demands that will come you begin to have a problem with it. But if it is a calling, you pray for understanding, you pray for wisdom, you pray for guardians, and things that people will sit back to see it as a difficult thing will be easy for you.
How would you know that you've been called to be a pastor's wife?
First of all, me, for instance, I married my husband, and then he wasn't a pastor.
Okay.
He was a brother.
Okay.
I got to know he has the call of God upon his life. And so maybe because of my background, and my parents they are still strong Presbyterians.
Okay.
And then after we have been transferred to Teshi or Accra, I went to stay with my uncle, who is a king at Abakobi. And so you could imagine where they will strictly teach you the Bible and how you should do what and not to do what. And I think it went a long way to shape me. And then also I had the opportunity when I was with Assemblies of God before I got married to serve under the woman of God. So I would say I am so lucky that maybe I went through the tunnel for this reason, which I didn't know. So when it came that my husband has to be the pastor, I rather encourage him. And then we just look up to God for the best.
Has it been good?
It has been good, the bad, and the ugly.
What has been the ugly, for instance?
The ugly aspect is what you said, where you have a big heart for the church, the members, or humanity, and then they will take you for granted, where they will think maybe because you're a pastor's wife, there are certain things that you ought not to do. You have to comport yourself, and so they'll take you for granted. And sometimes somebody may hurt you, but you have to just overlook it and all that. And so that is a bit ugly, let me say it. And where you put in your all, but nobody sees it. But then when you realize that, or you know that your confidence is of God, your trust is in the Lord, and you have the reason, you know where you are going, you know why you are the Asafumare, and you know why Christ came to die for us. Or say, na mani hu no be hu ye no, ye be hu ni e chensa. Nti sa oti sa nyama na ase dia, na ese ohun se, papa ye no, eti se obi a oti kwan ho ma me bese. Na chese ense se o expect sa. So as time goes on, you get to understand. And then when they do it, you overlooked it. But from the beginning, it's not easy. But when you mature through it, which you have to mature through it, because it's a cross that you need to carry. You don't have a choice. And so you pray for wisdom, you pray for knowledge, and then you pray for guardians for you to go through so that you will be able to love them. When you get to understand the calling of God upon your life, you won't complain again. You won't say it's ugly. You won't say it's bitter. But you rather gladly embrace them and you thank God for it. Because it shapes you also. And it has done that to me.
Is it biblical for anybody to say that you should be equal? Man and a woman should be equal.
Proverbs 31. It's all about them brain and one say. Na bema be yetri. Bema yetri o ya asafo. Even so ye 20 years na say or warrior ya asafo. O wonu na so ye bema. Just imagine. Over wabofa like maybe the third born. The first born would be a lady, okay? But what you say drum pempe subia. Bema ne timi fasa to me no. Yes. But baby and pempe so na ye drew no. Nya bema timi ye no. Oba timi ye ne better. There is no way our bema bedre ni mo abanka ho. Enye sanka nyankopon fa awo emfa obemo. Akwad bema. O ma bema da hate. And out of that, oye ni rape back and all the boba. And also who can any obeka ho fe eneko. Mo be dori. Mpacho what I say. Nti ne denti no man die. That weakness oba na be fast adesua no. Nti na hia pass sse ma no. Ye ma ye ho kwan. Na ye ntimi ma mema ye mo amema no. Na baby a sse nyankopon ahye se ye dru no. Yetime du ho. Ehia.
But to the extent say emani be taking it to a level such that sisiano Obani rule no crown, say just because we see a working woman, we do a different level. Until also Bema knows to take a position. Our place is not in the kitchen anymore, amongst others. And no, biblical.
There be. Bible chess Basia and no interest or see my be yenkuno boafo. One can say be your slave. But I want to go back to the kitchen aspect. E wo mu say ye say ye hia be ma so obeboa ye ba yan kai say fit tia ye wo ye no imasom but na generation nso asesa nti I prefer say wo besom ba be ma no so beboa but ense say eye be ma no sede oba ne betimi aye but be ma no so betimi aye de aboa me pa cho na me kan what I say nti ne kitchen ho ne de ebia na me tete ye ne ntia esese oba ko kitchen e wo mu se be ma be ko kitchen nti no esese yetimi e balance no esese ntia se eye adwuma be ma timi ye graphic designer oba betimi ye graphic designer nti mu nyina mote ho a mo ye juma, mo de sika ebefie. You agree on how you should take care of the children and pay bills. And so when it gets to that and the woman need your help, you need to help.
We'll quickly get to the 360 segment, which is brought to you by Kel 360. Kel 360 toothpaste. It has the cool, fresh, minty breath that gives you that fresh breath all day long. It's safe for the use of the entire family, and it's also FDA approved. With Kel, it's always a happy smile. I have the 360 of Mrs. Josephine Ismaila Awudu.
Mrs. Ismaila Awudu is an affable woman of God and an astute businesswoman, wife of former board chairman of the National Road Safety Commission, Reverend Ismaila Awudu. Mrs. Ismaila is a strong and passionate woman who has over the years built and run successful businesses in catering and event management, winning her many awards. In 2021, she won the Entrepreneur of the Year award as well as the Philanthropist of the Year award from Emerging Enterprise Awards.
Well, it shows that awards is uncountable. How many students do you have?
Because of COVID and
Okay.
I think I have 10 for now. 10 in cake class and then 5 in catering class.
Okay.
As for pastry, it's just a short course, so they're about 5. Yeah.
To one cause I was still on your coin baking near the other.
Papa.
Okay. Number seven bisa this issue about whether a girl or a woman can propose to a man.
I wouldn't advise that. I'll go back to the generation again. Se no ye yakoye Christopher. Yan culture emma ye ho kwan se oba esi be ma pe. Nti Bible say wa de ni nyina ho kwan. Na nya ni nyina na ese fata ye. Nti ya ye Christopher no. Yen hwe na ntimi mu aye ma no. Well,
it's a good time for us to talk about the things that you do. Do you get to cook for your husband?
Oh,
do you cook for the family? Do you do everything by yourself?
I love cooking to an extent that even if it is 12 midnight and I feel like grilling chicken.
You do it?
Oh, I would do it. I love cooking. It has been part of me. And so cooking for Rev is not difficult at all.
Wow. Kel charcoal toothpaste makes brushing very easy and gives you that white teeth that you are longing for. It's also FDA approved, safe for the entire family. With Kel, it's a happy smile.
Mommy.
Mama Josie. Fe.
Different era, better result. Time has changed and time has brought Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, healthy gums, anti-cavity, fresher breath, and it whitens teeth. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste, Sankofa,
Yenchi, Kel chocolate toothpaste.
happy smile.
Welcome back. I have somebody that I need you to meet. Let me know.
Alfred.
Hello. Hey. Hello. Wow.
Tell me about Mrs. Ismaila.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to thank you for this opportunity to talk about my mom. I've got to be honest with you, over the last 18 years, almost 18 years that I've been with her. After my father passed, she's been all I have as a mother. She steps in for me. She's been there for me through very hard moments of my life and some of the major decisions that I've had to take in my life as well. She has been there for me. And so for me, everywhere that I get opportunity to talk about my life, I don't do so without mentioning Mama Josie and Reverend Hans Smith and Ismaila Awudu, who was my father as well. All throughout the period shaping my life. I say that I am their firstborn for good reason. Mommy knows that. because when it comes to the pastries and the cake and the meat pie and everything, I'm the first to take it. She knows it. One of the things that she does so well is the heart that she has for people. Sometimes when I go home and she's coming to eat, and that's the only food available, she'll ask me if I'm hungry, and she will leave it for me to eat. And when I'm eating, I close my eyes because I know if I feel some way, but I'll eat very well. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and for all your other children. God bless you so much.
Thank you very much,
you,
Alfred. Mommy, you want to say something to him?
This is a big surprise to me. I wasn't expecting it. I thank you for giving me this opportunity to let me know his plans for me, how he appreciates me and everything. I know there are more out there that also does that I didn't know. God bless you, Alfred. And I'll continue to do my part as a mother.
You've spoken a lot about a wide range of issues, and we're hoping that you sum it all up for the young ones out there.
If you ask no call America, they make a bit there call. Mimpai Bonnie say, Nyame Bema won him dear. Then wama won yansa. Wama madrim wado. And ye easy my awofo no. Inti me pa macho. Womunti on my awofo. No munya wama awofo proud. Afenso me mo mo remfi nyame. Ne nyina no. Wamon kai se nyame na ebo amo ho ban. Nyame na ehwe amo so. Wamon sere se nyame ensa ento amo so na en guide won. Se ne be ya nyame hira na hihye obo ma won no. Umbe hu nyame hira wo ma brabom. No mo yesa omo se da.
Amen. Ye kai your first anniversary PL show. Cake I would bring, it's like a gigantic cake. And I would bring, we say thank you once again. Yeah, opportunity to say thank you. Thank you so much. May you continue to inspire all of us. I want to give you a wonderful gift from Kel Chako, Kel 360, and Kel Kit. Your name's on Kolani Debbie.
Wow. Mr. Mecha Mami Mani, no more so. Almost in I Amen. I said yes, I'm a boy. Into me pamucho. And this is your catch him say when you're 3 years. In case I'm be a baby. Don't leave this cake out.
Yeah.
I'm ready for you.
Thank you. Thank you so
again.
much. God bless you, mommy.
Thank you once again.
Ohima biano ye mau uthrone. Ye nim say Reverend Ismaila Amau uthrone dida. But we are from PL show. Just to celebrate you. To always know
Thank
that you are loved and very much appreciated.
Thank you so much. I am so dumbfounded. This is so beautiful, very cute, nice, classy. Masisi, nyame shraw.
Amen.
Nyame shraw no staff ni nyina.
Amen.
Akoma pa mo woma mma ewo Ghana ha. Adwempa mo woma Ghana man. Nyame hwe so. Na bibi biara ye mo hia de nyina onye mamo.
Amen. Thank you so much. Mama was surprised back, but we know if I try me, but me surprise okay be. Why you ready? It's just why you ready.
Yes, my ready. You're looking great.
Really surprised.
Please have a seat. Reverend, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, see, she doesn't even want to move away from you. Hey. You're welcome. Thank you for this pleasant surprise. She wasn't expecting it, but you surprised us. We just want to take a brief message from you for your wife. She's a phenomenal lady. We've been celebrating her. What a way to wrap it up with your presence.
Well, thank you very much for having me on set and to pull a surprise on somebody who's always full of surprises. He's always been surprising me. Even on my birthday was just 25th of March, and Sunday, I thought I'm done with whatever I had to do, because I want to take it so easy, having some worship time and prayer. We finished Sunday, I'm about ministering communion, and they told me, I should hold on for 1 or 2. Only for me to realize that she's full and surprised. And this has been a gospel artist I love so much.
Oh.
And I was talking to her all the time about him. But a little did I know that she's gone ahead to arrange that.
Who is that?
SK Frimpong.
Oh.
And I really enjoyed myself. Marrying her, I've not regretted. For 22 years of our marital life, every marriage has not had it smoothly. But for her strength and her uniqueness, and courage. It always encourages us to work on ourselves and to develop, and which has brought us more closer than even before, and we have become the best of friends. So she's actually an inspiration for me to the church as well. She goes out of her way to do things, both in the open and in secret. I always tell people, without her, because where I grew up from, actually from the ghettos, I'm a serious root guy. So, and as root guys, you know already, Rastafarians don't care about anything. And then I married her, well reformed, well shaped. We say it as it is and we move on. And then she tell you, no, you don't do that. You have to do. So eventually she became like my coach also and my mentor, though I'm in her life. And that has also shaped me. Now I enter into corporate world. I speak and people say, you speak well. I dress and they say, oh, you look sharp, you look good.
And that was the first thing she said. Says you look very good.
And she's a good cook.
Yes, she said it. You want to say something to your husband?
I just want to say thank you for allowing me to come into your life. And I never regret marrying you because he's saying a lot about me, but he has been my teacher and my mentor. He has been my pillar. He teaches me a lot. He guides me. He advises me. He encouraged me a lot. I am so lucky amongst women to have him as a pastor, as a husband, and as a friend. And he looked good. Thank you. I'm so honored. God bless you.
How many years have you been married?
I'm 22 years.
22, and you're behaving like it's just yesterday. Wow. We'll learn from you. Today is Easter Sunday, so we're hoping that you give us a short message on Easter.
I want to take this opportunity to wish all the crew members, the technical team of the PL show, and to say to you that all that you are doing, continue doing it. And whilst you have taken that upon yourself to make people to be appreciated and be celebrated, may the Lord also cause your life to be celebrated.
Amen.
And we decree that as Jesus came to die for us and not only take our sins away, but also came to heal us emotionally and psychologically, may He heal any of you in that regard.
Amen.
And also bless the work you are doing. That this show would transcend borders and go far than you expect. We say happy Easter to all of you. And may the blood of Jesus, which was shed on Calvary Cross, continue to speak better things for you, for the nation Ghana, for your family, and for all your activities.
Amen.
I say happy Easter.
Amen. Happy Easter to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Another edition comes your way. Please stay safe and be blessed. Happy Easter.
Love is sweet, pass sobolo, sobolo, so love is sweet, K-O-E-I, Wodona Kama commemorate, paint, smile, mami, janshi.